the thing about Keydomar is he is a real competition athlete.
Yeah.
He really turns it on. He hits big lifts, he makes final attempts, he just performs.
Yeah, you know, I mean, when we get to these sessions as well, these absolute upper echelons of abilities.
Oh my god, put some more weight on the bar.
What an extraordinary
The journey of Venezuela's Keydomar Vallenilla has been nothing short of extraordinary. A journey underappreciated by the general weightlifting public. Yes, he's a world champion, an Olympic medalist, and has been the dominant force in Pan America for years now. But in terms of his consistency in competition, no one has been more impressive in the middleweight categories. He's stood on the podium in the total at his last 13 international competitions, earning bronze at 2, silver at 3 including the Olympic Games, and gold at 8 including the World Championships. Also, and wait for this stat, he's taken 18 snatch attempts at a world and Olympic level. Of those 18, he's only missed twice. That is simply stunning and almost unheard of in the sport of weightlifting. Only one other has missed fewer snatches, and he's arguably the greatest ever. Some people know of Keydomar for his celebrations, his saves. They might refer to him as the human highlight reel. But over here, we call him Keydomar the workhorse. Because it seems for Keydomar that his ability to outwork the rest of his competition is where he gains his edge, the confidence that he can make whatever he needs to win a medal. What we've noticed from filming him over these last few years is that he puts in more training sessions than his competitors. Where they might train 2 out of every 3 days in the build-up to a World Championships, Keydomar will train 3 out of 3. Others might go what you'd consider heavy once in the snatch, maybe once in the clean and jerk. But he goes heavy way more often. He pushes the competition lifts, he grinds out the pulls, and he dominates the squats. We've seen him hit weights in the training hall that would win medals in competition.
Hey, nice.
Do you like them?
Nice.
Yeah?
Yes.
And what's so marvellous about Keydomar, what makes you really root for the guy, is that in general he trains at these competitions on his own. Team Venezuela is not known for having a large team, and so he turns up alone, laces up, loads up, and gets to work, harder, at least visually, than anyone else. Here, in this session, Keydomar's first and only real session at the World Championships 2023, he actually had a bit more of a team around him, but that isn't usually the case. Oh, and why did I say only one session, one real session? Well, he turned up late to this championships, just 2 days out from competition. What we've noticed is that Keydomar, the workhorse, is extremely gracious. He's welcoming to us. He's friendly, quiet, head down, time to work. But then when the competition comes around, this man absolutely explodes. It's like an emotional release unparalleled with anyone else in the sport. And not only does he feel this incredible surge of emotion, but we all see and feel it too. He lights us all up like a Christmas tree. It's that old adage, how you do anything is how you do everything. And that's what Keydomar seems to live by. His diligence in training, his effort in every lift, his focus in between sets, they allow him, or rather dictate, a successful competition. And that's why we were so thrilled at Weightlifting House when he told us he wanted to represent our limited edition drop of the House 1s, the leggings you can see him wearing in this training session. Because not only did we spend the last couple of years ensuring the quality was unparalleled, but we wanted to tie them in with somebody who, for us at Weightlifting House, embodies the spirit of the underdog. Keydomar, the workhorse. The limited edition House 1s drop on November 14th, and once they're gone, and they will go, then that's that. Don't miss it. Heading into the 89 kilo competition day of the 2023 World Championships, and Keydomar Vallenilla was looking to medal at his 5th straight World Championships.
the most highly anticipated A session of this entire World Championships. First off, the reigning world champion, Keydomar Vallenilla from Venezuela, who won last year, 175 snatch. He has a 212 clean and jerk as his best in this category, though he's made 216 as a 96 kilo lifter, only weighed 90 kilos though when he did it.
And for the 13th straight international competition, end up in the top 3 with a medal.
And listen to this. This is the last 10 competitions placements for Keydomar. First, second, first, third, second, first, second, first, first, first.
He
And now
likes
here
that
he is.
podium.
Yeah, I mean, he's a podium type of athlete, and he's not planning on breaking that today. Took the gold medal in the snatch last year with 175 kilos. Here he is now with 100 on the bar. When I chatted to Keydomar, he said that this is going to be a battle of the gods. He said we're all strong, we're all talented, and we're all disciplined.
Yeah.
So the
Good
immensity
compliment.
of this is just not lost on anybody.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you just saw on your screen there, very bizarre miss from Keydomar Vallenilla. Snatch 140 and then he just sort of let it fall behind him.
Yeah.
I mean, we filmed him in the training hall on his first day here. He hand power snatched 155 kilos. So that 140, maybe just the final bit of nerves that he just gets out of his body before he looks to medal in the snatch. He's certainly capable of it with his 175 personal best.
And it's an odd tension that you feel as a fan. In some ways, the longer the streak, the more you ought to have confidence that it continues on. The results have not only been proven, but then reproduced, replicated over and over again in competitions of varying importance against every competitor that the rest of the world can throw at him. But in truth, you feel nervous that the streak might end, that the champion might wobble, the record topple. The longer it goes on, the greater the stakes, the more fragile the structure. In the warm-up room, Keydomar looked fast, sharp, sure of himself, the kind of confidence you gain when you've put in the work. He opened up light in the snatch, relatively at least, with 165 kilos, but he went 3 for 3, as he so often does.
You know, he has such a monstrous clean and jerk. He just needs to set himself up with some good snatches. He might not need the 175 range they did last year. If you can just get into the 70s, he's got the clean and jerk for a medal. It's
very strong.
You know, the thing about Keydomar is he is a real competition athlete. Yeah, he really turns it on. He hits big lifts, he makes final attempts, he just performs.
Mr. Consistent, landing on 171 kilos, enough for the bronze medal. The comments on social media were all that he looked like he had another 10 kilos in him.
His 169 was strong. He's made 175 before in this category. Of course, as a 96, he snatched 178 kilos. That was the South American Games last year.
So we'll put him in the lead in the snatch for now.
3 athletes with 2 attempts remaining there. Oh my word, put some more weight on the bar. Keydomar, he's excited about that one.
Wow.
And he always roars, he always celebrates. Just such an animated athlete. Great competitor, fierce on the competition platform.
Yeah, what a fight.
Dare I say Keydomar for gold?
Wow.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm saying it. I'm asking if I dare say it.
Well, I mean, Tian Tao, potentially, but, you know, he's
It's actually going to be good because between Keydomar, Lida, and Tian Tao, it is a fight. You know, it almost feels as though the enormity of this session is almost affecting the performance, plus a few bizarre anomalies.
Yeah. He's going for
205, Lida in 210. 4 athletes still yet to open. One of them comes out now. Is the Venezuelan bulldog, Keydomar Vallenilla. I've said it before and I'll say it again. In the training hall, nobody outworks this man. At this World Championships, he hasn't spent much time here, but at other competitions we've been to, the number of heavy sessions that he puts in, unbelievable. But with leg strength like his, he can go heavy in the lifts multiple times and it not affect his overall fatigue too much. He used to hop back a lot in the clean, but he's somewhat fixed that now. Still a little bit of a jump back, but not like it used to be. So strong.
Beautiful timing on that jerk. Wow.
Oh, he's feeling it today.
He is on fire. Such an electric lifter, such a passionate lifter.
Well, when you back squat 325 kilos max, a 205 clean doesn't look too heavy.
Yeah, that's remarkable.
After a successful opening attempt at 205 kilos in the clean and jerk, he missed his second attempt at 209 kilos, a weight that he'd surpassed in competition 9 other times at that point.
Oh no! My Lord, what a tough clean. He hopped back too far, landed on the heels. An extraordinary effort there.
And so there he was, out of the medals, with 1 attempt remaining to continue on with his medal streak. But the thing is, when you've trained that hard, when you've won that many medals, when you are the workhorse, then a 210 kilo clean and jerk for a medal, well, in the wise words of Ronnie Coleman, it ain't nothing but a peanut.
And if he can stay still, he can. Keydomar Vallenilla from Venezuela. He lets everybody know how he feels about that one.
What an extraordinary lift.
And he might once again have maintained his streak of only ever ending up on a podium.
The limited edition House 1s drop November 14th. Get yours at weightliftinghouse.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention?